In a $15 million deal, ABC News and its chief anchor George Stephanopoulos will pay the president-elect Donald Trump for his defamation lawsuit. On Saturday, the deal was made public, showing that the parties had reached a settlement and avoided an expensive trial. A presidential foundation museum to be established by or for plaintiff, as presidents of the United States of America have established in the past. The settlement states that ABC News would donate $15 million to this charity cause. On top of that, the network will cover $1 million of Trump's legal bills. In an editor's note at the bottom of an online piece from March 10, 2024, regarding remarks made earlier this year that caused Trump to initiate the defamation case, Stephanopoulos and ABC News were also compelled to express regret statements. George Stephanopoulos made comments about President Donald J. Trump during an interview with Representative Nancy Mace on ABC's This Week on March 10, 2024, and ABC News and Stephanopoulos regret the remarks. The news network ABC was pleased to see the case closed, according to ABC News. "We are pleased that the parties have reached an agreement to dismiss the lawsuit on the terms in the court filing," said an ABC News spokesman speaking to Fox News Digital through an intermediary. In a heated discussion with Representative Nancy Mace, Republican South Carolina, last March, Stephanopoulos made the false claim that Trump was found liable for rape in a legal lawsuit. As a result, Trump sued Stephanopoulos for defamation. Which Mace said, "How do you square your endorsement of Donald Trump with the testimony we just saw?" In response to Stephanopoulos' question on her experiences as a rape victim. "You've made your presidential endorsement clear, Donald Trump. Defamation of the rape victim and rape itself have been found guilty by judges and 2 separate juries," Stephanopoulos added, referring to the triumph of Trump accuser East Jean Carroll in court. During his feud with Mace, Stephanopoulos made that accusation 8 times, even though a jury found Trump guilty of sexual abuse, a term with a specific meaning in New York law. Following the federal jury's verdict of sexual abuse rather than rape, Judge Lewis Kaplan ruled that Carroll had not proven rape within the meaning of the New York penal law. However, he did state that, according to the common understanding of the word, this does not imply that Trump had raped her. In an interview with CBS's Stephen Colbert, Stephanopoulos said that he would not be cowed out of doing my job because of a threat, despite Trump's lawsuit, that I was sued by Trump for using the word rape, despite the fact that a judge had already ruled that this was indeed the case. "Our team moved to dismiss the case," Stephanopoulos remarked. The deal was reached following Friday's ruling by U.S. Magistrate Judge Lizette M. Reed that Trump and Stephanopoulos must appear for depositions next week in order to avoid a trial. The deadline for the defendants to submit a motion for summary judgment is December 24. Florida attorneys Alejandro Brito and Richard Kluge defended Trump in his lawsuit against Stephanopoulos and ABC. In the federal court for the Southern District of Florida, the parties to the settlement with ABC signed and agreed to the terms. The settlement is the latest in a series of triumphs for Trump's legal team, led by senior advisor Boris Epshteyn, in court. Judge Tanya Chutkan of the Federal District Court has agreed with special counsel Jack Smith's motion to dismiss the 2020 election-related charges against President Trump. In July, a federal judge rejected all allegations against Smith, finding that he was appointed as special counsel improperly. On Monday, Smith also discarded his appeal in the classified records case. The president-elect's sentencing date was withdrawn from the calendar, and the charges arising from the case of Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg were dismissed by Judge Juan Merchan in the case of New York versus Trump. Also, in an October interview with Vice President Kamala Harris, Trump accused CBS News of engaging in deceptive conduct with the intent